Mame enda wasesa watwen amaya kwaba Adekye Nsroma no ani guso a wo hwei ebredu so ye ba be digana ho nkomo Ghana ye yo ne Ghana mpuntu enti baby bia wo bia me so ka me ho na ansa na no se wonim se metimi akọ maba me ho eden na me di akọ ne abase dia amaye soko azadan koma ready white oat wose me ka wo ho na wadidi ye wo breakfast no me mana ye smooth ede amount and indeed a warm a smooth esanso a delicious so when saka ready white oat na se wo dia fashe wuti mu se wo a plant a protein e wo mu esanso so e wo a carbohydrate enso so e wo mu na sa enema mabobo so e refresh body no all the necessary vitamins we here emani pedue ni nyina ebi e wo a ready white oats mu nti minerals no ebesa ma wo energy ewo mu nti overall vitality fiber natural fiber iron ni nyina ebe support overall vitality ebe ma wo pomuden papa no me dem me can be say so we will be a person manage weight there any the ready white oats why essence wo dia e feel essence so light e ma we active wo ko wo ba want ready white oats de essence ni pampempem otu ogusu ni nti no aba be edwa kese e de ama manfo nti nei open duduo mu atu na wo so akoton anya so emfa so de a ene e frey en was 0540 5526 86 0540 5526 ready body ready white oat nti se why crado na be boy rewu nyuma so na why active dia eno ane ready white oat ena mekanfo e de ama Saso na Chelewate art street art festival enso so brew nyame ya domo a August bosumi esimu yi ne de so so du ekosi ne du nsia eso na ne nso no so de grand finale enti enei upe baby obehu amamre ne amane ne dwumedi kese enwom papa etie dia eno ane Chelewate street art festival enisanse ebibrem ase amonfo pem ebenenti no enei se woton bibi na se wunya wo stand na se wunya wo slot na se wo pese wo ne wo collaborate here that is the best eventer ebetime aboa ete nei se wo hia emu enche mu ye pa me so me de wo number ebetu dwa frɛ wo mo wo pe wo stand abebo wo tent na wa exhibit wo predator ekwan eda hodomo ete ne wo setipo eda so carnival of the black sun so and a grand finale no bekoso Blaster Square. One more number 059 445 6625 059 445 6625 nti enei secure space se me ne wo kase ya na make magic wo Chelewate art festival no as a street art festival na ebeboa wo pa na media partners UTV Peace FM OKFM and NIT FM admission enei se wo do pa kosuku papa ewie chire ni e ka chenso wo wie wo hefa no atene sa ha enye de wo babusa se na wo wie school we na waye sensa na etwikom ano kanokrompo eden enti ene suku ye to so yi St Richard's SHS wasen fosu St Luke ewo Mankesim St Benedict ewo Seshia Sanyon so Lighthouse SHS ewo New Edubiase Mount Hebron College ewo Dunkwano no Fen Golden Gate ewo Shama Takrade eda afen so St Andrews so ewo Teshie wo Enkran eniji sem ne say free SHS ekoso nto mo ye part of a government free SHS saso ena se wo bechusi suku wa mo wie junior high no uko portals na so mo suku ya malesti nyina wo ho choose we no na ko ho ensi ho no ma omo operate boarding system nti se o meba onya ba bi na enye day omo operate boarding system and also programs ye wo senior high school nyina so no wo mo bi wo ho it's a nei copy admission JHS SHS 1 2 and 3 nyina obenya admission e dia ma wo ba freyen na ginchemu ye 0244696911 and 0207891004 eno ene number ye de edi juma enti ene freyen na ye beje so kama abisa for hemiti ya possible beauty house or say luxury or na enyingo mechi luxury or na enwi papa na wuso ma moton kama enwi eka wo ho a wotim se enwi aka wo ho enye wenko no wo opening bundles are opening pixie cuts are opening blunter opening body wave chese de wo hia bia possible benya edia but betimi ay wig in the amount o person betimi atone bundles for makeup or working services e wo hono person ko gentete yen so efa makeup and say hair make wig making ana a pedicure manicure acrylic and nyina wo ye wo possible we chia kwan or spinters do manage junction when each so call like my hospital we just sent like my hospital na e ho na possible e we abanso ne so no wo freno na oma direction ye na obo possible beauty house on Google map e do beko 0246811026 0246811026 eno any number possible edi juma we dey tell mu ma me enti adofo bi omu di wo ma wodane emfi honomo na yimbunra enkomodie no ensoso emu happy birthday to Deborah Brefo Donko. God richly bless you and have a wonderful year from Derek Opoku Nyanta. Any akwesi asapon for UTV inti Debbie Deborah Brefo Donko. Ne wa woda inti Derek Opoku Nyanta any akwesi asapon UTV so happy birthday nyame won shout to nkwanem na untitu anamo NCA. Saso and a happy birthday to amazing Doreen Ajo Foria Sari UK. Thank you for being an amazing human. God richly bless you for your good heart. Have a blessed year. And also so every Derek Opoku Nyanta ene kusia sapon for UTV nyina so mama wo Doreen Ajoa Oforia Sari wo United Kingdom. Happy glorious birthday nyame onshraw na onye okese no nto wonkwa enemu enso so. Happy birthday to happy glorious birthday to Mirabel Enyonam Akrobo of Adekye Kojo from Dacha Hen into Dacha Hen say Mirabel Enyonam Akrobo our Adekye Kojo ene wawuda into Dacha Hen so ma happy birthday nyame onsha wonto wonkwanem onyo kese kusise obeye kese pa. Happy birthday to COP Osman. The COP baby I will be amasapon kuma jesi orayere asafoma me say COP Osman my happy glorious birthday nyame onhraw ontutu anamonsi ye onye wakoma so ade nyina emfama na de si wani so bia nyame manemremo emfama nti COP Osman Mrs amasapon kuma jesi say my happy glorious birthday. Unse Mrs. UTV. Nti amasapon kuma jesi orayere UTV was COP Osman happy birthday nyame onsha no onye okese and asoma dey pono so aye bedi ho enkomo don't leave autistic children behind, which I 100% agree with opinion or GT Bank or say ne enkomo nyina mo yencheche wo mo within the society na bia esese mofra ekwa ye gigi wo mo eje o mababa inform so enko ho no bi na wo so eka ye ho. Vaco needs strategic investors to survive. A guide for no moka in a Vaco for even half of omo production, but they are not able to meet the demands of their customers. So almost say one be here pass we need to revamp. No so here millions of dollars into no investors here or more here be a pa. Sasan have no interest not offered to acquire Vaco. Ibrahim Mahama fires mischiefs makers, threatens to sue. Into almost so omodia to just say Vaco there no. Omu here investors. You Ibrahim Mahama ne shechiri. One person water. Na 70% no person the mass private investor no. And also so and a workers ICU for no so almost tears baby enye. No musuro see be you omedi and ready home committee no Ibrahim Mahama say no kribia say nim. Na wunu your better say ne fi wano no. And the court on the obetwase at the wako Patrick Boama blast finance minister accuses him of hypocrisy. Wayne in some of their proceeding and come more. Honorable Alexander Kwesi Akwa, member of parliament, more down among for more down constituency. Honorable Waheshe Nimu say Oroya Sanitano, a political analyst and can ono aso na church of former CPP. Na Ora Benadinin PSA and so a head of communication ma bust. ye hwe ni mu sempe fu mi no ba be kan so no bo ba ide ma me ni kan fa ne en hyase ono bo mo che mo tena se
ojo so mi nuaba
bibi aboko
o nyame adom ho so yi
nyame adom ho ye wo na ye fa abro so
oh sa hey so den ka simple mind
aban papa aba
me simple mind
aban papa aba
emudi ehibia
opposition enso aban papa aba
emudi ehibi aban we
ko yi ma aban mu ye wo de won
abra de wo ho nie Ghana fo ye kae na ye nti but ye si be hunu bi empani se ukọ adwa mienu a na hu de eba nti ne mfie mienu bunu ye Ghana fo efiase esufre MPP cause enye de wo chechire
Ghana fo na ya no mo ye hinfo ya
onya Ghana ni bi onya Ghana ni
se me ni woni nkomo bia
oni me ni nkomo bia
yeah me ni woni nkomo bia so ka se ganti na me de se me medjuma na me ye
enye adwuma wo de ye adwuma ne tu nchen
me ye Ghana ni de ba me ni woni nkomo
woni me ni nkomo
se me ni woni nkomo bia
but se wo yi wa adwuma
your constituent and
of course be constituents and it's not say me call radio so eco TV so body run me ade ntino bebia bedu bia na ya pinchan nti we bo ye na dem nka bi mayen yo nka mai na hwe tomatoes bo na ama for me ni kan chia emfa nchia emma ahwefo ene be constituents ne achimdafo nyina o madarumenti na mete ha hwe de ye kan na se ye ka di agro no won se tomato a ehun akwatwe na eboo aye bahwe no unim se edi yade pa na eba because in Ghana di padodo na didi abontene eduane bia nso ni hono ma be ya so mfa tomato so nye
ti yare na de ba na ye de ehia
enti se tomato so boa ye den na ya so mum no so ye ni akwaye be fa so a preserve tomatoes a won se enche na bi pro na yesai eno de wo ye den ya e pro yesai ne de o so bo no donkomi na manfo beto
perishable goods
that is it edi wa hwe ya nie obi kwa koto de ya aduane no esai boa e di ntino wa hwe ya no akoto we ya de boa fo because and then depend in this car as tomato no koto na boden ya obetimi apagya na aduane bomu manipa ato skani ho intino de oto no a no se aduane obeto ano pa nyina no ka bom na se be 10 cedi 15 cedi sa ti tomatoes na also ditwi and that's tomatoes not the aduane e mo no intino it's not just economic, it has a major health implication. A major health implication. The eka is inflation. Na inflation na say inflation papa eye den e na nke ne tomatoes bu akosoro. Minister for Agric SEO Piscato fertilizer. Minister for Finance say a person of home sika no so na onya na inflation na ye jeche na odi gidi nti na eye fe say Ghana inflation akofo munti me mfa sika ne mawo me release sika ne mawo ye ka enema ato api e wo Ghana na enema nkoso ne ade a ni nyinara ewie say ye pe very good indices ne de akere na sabe uyeja na wutifie na say wodi ya ne se o bank account ye fe nanso o ma school atade atete o ma ku school o mo school atade ne to atete o mo ku school ne yesre o mo books na atete o mo tiefu o mo pabo atete eno na ekire se wo ye japa abra o bank account sika de mu a efefefe sa ne e bobra o mine ene aban ene asoafo no wo mo hwe o mine ni nyina nti o balance na so wotena ho no na so wo won spend it esa se o person keep very good books na obia nyinya nanim hwe da ye ready first media review budget no se mo betimi playback ya mo hwe ministers of states amu abafa ya na mo hwe mo anim
ayeden
mo ayi bosa
how
because near what you want to more can say and wahum sika no so and me my spending and the best way to manage the economy they say over sika na wo sika flow no de keke ka ho and then you spend it rough no de keke ka ho no and then ministers no mo hie sika de aye adwuma wo mfa sika ma wo mo no na o mani nye say wo kasasa enti no ebeba so topic Patrick Yabo ma revelations bi awaye wo minister obeka say what the FN say commitment authorizations abagana
yes yendru hono monti
nenso hwe the eco's wo constituency
yen start with a say in
what does it aban papa na mo kasa aba ne de wo mo aba ma wo mo no eye wo mo a esogu oma no omu die nenso omu community nka because omu se nipa dodo na ho kire wo mo it is a wutimi e kasa aban papa aba me ho to me a ubohu nipa e de pressure ba beto so there do be esu
okay abusafo mame Emma ofaya asani tano enkane na oye chochofo ma CPP now a political analyst so my friend one can win me say mo e wono me di so ofaya say me kana makana
no one wa kan
me mo akwaba
me just
my fe
also sir
it looks good on you
what is the color the soul of a nipa no juja no
juja nipa so we say
asemo
ne arm no till we see a building of
start bringing
over bia boko
oh mission kwa
edenya me ase
mission
we don't know about change ma ma won chia na imi
me that's ma menchia production team na menchia adwumeko faribai and honorable Alexander Kwesiakwa party no woman na I had drink kakra
sir na CPP da way me
CPP
oh sir
na way
I'm an independent person.
Well, but
it's true.
Now, we are independent. You know, the party was any. Not me quite. Okay, your recommendation, mammy.
Co-NDC.
Being NDC.
Yes.
Let's open NDC.
Oh, say I can't choose between the two. I'll choose NDC.
Let's open NDC.
There be. I'm saying, if you ask me to choose between the two, in fact, that's something I'm a kind. I can't hold more palm with CPP. No.
So,
and then say they also take us say we choose NDC and
oh,
and
my reason has been that John Mahama promised in his first tenure of office said he would reenact normal and Kwame Nkrumah year, you know, and I'm Panso Osha. Those days, no, the logo, no, na I said Nkrumah Adekye Bisa, and he spearheaded some of the things that, and what he's doing now, like Expressway. It's a philosophy that Kwame Nkrumah imbibes, and young Nkrumahist, Yejutumpa.
Area GM, bra or boy in the presidency who did and Kwame Nkrumah di India.
In fact, so I can say bra or boy now the tone another one. I heard some American and
oh, they be okay, who can Kwame Nkrumah era. And now they will cast a munti na maweni jo na business in Tisenia Ghana on Shani. A B and the first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, a bit share.
Honorable. Obian who bedroom Kwame Nkrumah but by the end of John Mahama's tenure of office, the likelihood say, see a chemo percentage, bedroom Nkrumah base 70 to 80% is very, very high. Yes.
Kwame Nkrumah walk on a manful no so or call yellow na manful in there. The same way. Nanado Danko Kufu.
Nanado dear Okoye
and there. One a man for Swadi Commandado.
A ben were film appointees. I so corrupt. They sank the nation.
Oh, there be.
Honorable.
And I'm saying, with the corrupt. And I'm making because with the corrupted, you know, a band bay and no to a free swan and crew for the one aqua jail.
Oh. Now say if the Boba
yet
this is not the moment chair. We don't have na me chair. My chair constituency so. Na me so Western Observer for me chair mom creating. And there be said them here no. All the security agencies me chair obunyana from Bob no rank to the IGP. Ura from Ponketi am chair. Na my chair Mr. Samanzaba. Me chair Agbesisa Befia and in the squad. The sector commander of Tema Port and I said Tema Harbour, Madame Teresa Potaki, Long Room, Mechia. Now all the Aban Papa people also. Mechia will be here. And this time, my best okay. Messages in the aya a ballet to and but my mention big edu. Big edu baby obiano. My share video a kwanya wo yi wo ye no ho Western North And I'm so impressed about the commitment with him say an important no ye. And I pray say going forward no. Aban be man contract P na enye say Western North nkwan obey adwuma. Na onko Adam Mantem no. Na won providing the same quality of worker or ye wo Western North no be Emma other regions no. That's it.
Okay, so that's a party. Yeah, cause I don't leave autistic children behind. We say a GT bank opinion and I work as a workshop can see a woman Emma a bad time a church for NGO when they woman and more fast and as almost share and more fast no day at home say there's time I see it me at woman say yeah accept to woman new who's woman so a kind of one man one with the equal opportunity. They may say me who unkola ya no more I walk sir, autism spectrum disorder na ayana who said tete woman say ade ha me pa ma men kan sa. I remember say about 8 years ago I did a project on them kokomlemle hono mo facility bi ho na omo school no ewo and e beba me ti woman see ye ye intelligent but e wo kwaya ye faso e de dada wo na what say e parents ni bi enso so all deals a wo mo komo bi ho no ma wawo na ni kunu wo hu say abofra no wo sa or how na no wadwane eja no parents ni bi wo no ma they can't even go in public space because of moba obi wo ko so wo kwa sorry mpo a na ye twe ye ho e de free ne manwe no and na ne opanyini ye kasa omo nyina part of us honorable mamenje will take on it.
Yo, I remember that say kwala no a broni mu your reference autistics no. Omo special children. Na ya na me prefer say make say omo special children. Esan say I was here who say ene pa bi wo mu. Na say wodi wani edi ebi echi akwa echire a. Say na oka no omo intelligence ni omo akio no. Eye beyond normal. And they was here decanty and once say omo and kwala special children, not negatively but positively. Just say womo nyen me fanesa na handling them no and na ya na ehun odin kakra. Ti evidence say call yi ba ye no a free the corporate Ghana and fee individual and fee politician and fee a private person and I say medical person may can say because actually any developed countries how are manage autistic children ya na nye individual and as a personal efforts aban esom na yen ya ban di ekweyi ebe dey see ebenye sika e dey put in place structures na ye dey asomumu inti se corporate Ghana ebe hunu emfasodie a ewo ye mofre yi mu a ene na wo so you take initiative we need put your home together na yetimi ye a kind of structures bia and as a establish centers bia ibe momo ntie no ewo ho because ye we teacher fo a yatete wo mo a wo hwe enkwala yi ehwe mo yi de eya baako a ending any wo mo a ye wo mo outside the urban centers ana se bebi a ye be wu nipa no a sabe enhyedan ni krom ana se busua na be wu no na omo enhyedan ni bi se ye wo corporate Ghana efforts. Make corporate Ghana businesses are woodwo, banks are woodwo. And you ma omo profits kosoro. Sabi omo eye corporate social responsibility. E because omo di afimwa, omo CSR, Bank of Ghana, no the keke ka ho. Kasika bomu say ye establish centers. Not regionally no. Yempe how to scout for these ones. Kwaya befa so aye hwehwemu ne yehunu se autistic children bi ewa ha autistic child bi ewa ha na ye be yi na fi awufuo nchen na ye de omaba a particular home ni atete omo a ebeboa oman no na boa corporate Ghana cause abra utu kwan na se wo hwe autistics ya when it comes to engineering, when it comes to IT.
Hey, we are experts. Oh.
So, obefo say robots, sabi.
They train them pan.
Oh, it say ye pay the blue chip. I mean workers. Omo enim say or cracky adie no problem no ho be solve no money adie. Corporate Ghana no ho be nya mfaso. Na sa aboa on mine no. It ye no mo mani nya mo investment. So, e wo mu say e ye obi ba. E ye mu say e wo mu say o da busiem. Ba wo hwa ujama ebusua no a wo mo be say no. Wo mo be say no. It no it's about time where ye benya a system bi a ebe kan we mu abom na aye major project ye wo autistic NGOs ba ku mienu miensa bi eno so ne ade ha adwene se omu betimi akom ho abom na aye a strong force then they can move and get all of us to be part of this advocacy. Na obi aka so ye ne de kakra obi aka so ye de kakra ene be for say bia personal benefits bi wo mu enti na multitude NGOs.
And you know dealing with them no so say
and we can say they are specialist teachers for that.
Yeah.
They are a teacher form, yes, sir. 80, let's have a big center to say secondary school kakra or corporate Ghana SC where the way about near senior kakra. Now we odiomabem. Now what from one grade to the other, from one stage to the other. A better baby, I share more with my integrity with society. Now, because they require better so they are out on betting my integrity with the normal society. But they may party, they may then say, when they have been trained, yet no more do pemper, so be a woman, enim dear, omo, and it's an my general etienne, and for so dear, be no more, every day. Maybe a call a fever. But or can man in Canada or Canada keke. Or mom and Shasi and put them together. Or mom form a group. I befan say corporate Ghana for autistic children. Bibi na yen pool resources. Na yen kasa a fee biadum. Yen share how much womode ebaba major companies, NPA, Goral, private companies, MTN. Omunyina fe bi mra. Omnyina enfe kakra mra na yenhwe na yempe a foundation bi na build a very good system ema autistic children. O kaso wujai e di ama awofo o kaso wujai e di ama ye maame no mu a omuni krom ana se bibi ni omonsem dia hono na ya na stigmatization no eba na sabe ne tutu di memeta mintim so enka but ye nanim se ne nyama ya ema omum feel so me yedi ba media binim se omu quantity mu a omadwene no ebure ye die so.
Okay, yo over my member so now we omo de GT Bank over the 5 years. That's all my years. Our workshop now, we call it. You know, people say they are part of us, so we shouldn't leave them behind.
This particular topic relates to me, and me wo fasi back.
Okay.
My late sister, my baba compare we no.
Oh.
Me nene fi one father, that is my sister no. Ono ne mama yen krani. And I me mama yes me papa yes but me nene fi one father. The my late sister no de me bank cry. Na the very first time I met home, that was 1987 thereabouts. Me papa car baby I will buy so. That was the first time I got to know say I had a sister somewhere. Na omodi akola bi buy, which happened to be the firstborn and then the lastborn. Now he should be about 46, 48 around this time. Now you see, and I say they want us to use the word Down syndrome. Rather than autistic.
Sabanamika has a Down syndrome need a different form.
Yes, eguguma horo.
Yeah.
Eguguma horo na horo na egugu no. Ebi mo ye local balance ne because of nimdia ye nimti. yes o ye nsuo ba o ye sebi belly sebi o jimi oko krase because they have nobody to educate them no ntino sure. They are more or less outcast like they don't even want to come close because of the stigmatization na my sister be you know anche ena o mame bank ha ene ne be try as we speak today a branch no like I said 46 48 on fan hon kan obada. Let me start from that point oba and as oba se ne pe enne obefre me na ofie ebusuan ewudin wo Ghana ha pa ti me pese me boss edi na so oko Facebook na sanka me body na wo search ya we specialist in digital arts. Oh. I think say ne art ni be ya showcase with some of the hotels na normal. We share sa info yin ya. Or say title na a busy street in Oxford Street Osu. This was 2022. Now okon the page normal why you know. What going be yourself?
Maybe until the only chair me one a sketch.
Yes.
But one crab because a picture yes. Wow.
And now obet means what picture. Now what the ne app no I edit it. You marvel. Baby I can say kokomrem ho no. Na me de ne ko ho. Oh. Na e ho no na omoma na ye art. Oh, they am your program frame painful omo beto to. Exactly.
Artwork. We will be kwa me fee kwa me to be kwa me fee.
Now when it comes to intelligence, hey, and the sharpness of their brain, adutwam. And they say omo ye lucky no moko pie fie bi emo ye kakra de asabi omo wonim de kakra, then they have an advantage. Now I pray say this corporate institution almost say the rest will not be left behind. Ombe shemu kena na education na from among krofo a omo wo sa krofo ni bi no omo do more because there are maybe thousands of them. Omo parents in person obi kropo be hu omo.
Me so fire me ye program no. Me number eto me say course me nya ye ne challenges ebinumu femu no obi ka tell me say on to me van the benin always be no lock no e wo dem
e be nkra cheni wo mo
hey
na me wo fase no sabra o nyine no me say sanka table we you will not see in fact ukọ baby na me tie fie wo jolo there was no single door another door no intact ne sa say what the bomb na pie chiri
omo didn't know
and so akola when you say 2 years when you aggressive kakra was no adwane obetie mu sesia now the whole house I'm the only person who is able to control him even today no ompe dede ana say me fa say ofre wo phone so obekasa sa hours on end na say line katia bibia wo bi obese
so we mamumuntom yanka so okay bye ya
exactly even at his age of 40 something right na unfortunately papa na mama ewu ono nko aso na ewu no
wow
and his story is a sad one but he's so active say back volleyball until every day he's at the sports center or either volley or volley time on papa tias no bot tennis basa but ntitia na ke omode na famu no ne papa ne mama wu ye no obi ne ho beto aso na back intelligence so with the phone ne phone o to miss a phone more than 3 times a year o pay latest phone upgraded
always trying to learn yes. To find something new
na usana meme betra fie ho no na se ne mame omoko didwa no moto enwa eba oba ko yi hwan nyina begu ho obetwen ma enwa na start se omotene nti be so odafom na ohwe ekwan na enwa na ekọ no ekwan na eji no ono na dwum no that is a road construction. Now, Obano Dafoma, we are den with the one chisa. And then another thing he used to do, ne papa flying ties. We using in a bed lining up or anywhere road construction. He had several talents, and at that time, and one also was or draw papers so you marvel. And now, bibi to say aeroplanes are drones or draw to what I can say a manufacturing area. And that boy, he is not alone. There are many of such people so intelligent. And on mine, we don't know the benefit that we can gain from those people. I brought art. And boy, you. In Tita the make us see a showcase in art and Casa Ancrophone or more Mancasa or more I produce. We could have a place a can say be a quarterly. These things are here, you can go and buy some. See a year trade fair beer, we can bring their produce or their artwork to the public to also look at. But we don't see the value in them. So the corporate institutions are not investing so much in them. Abroche, they said they're honorable kind. And yes, sir, who are for now, bro. Now, madam for being changed. A Newcastle upon time. We're not a student or any PhD. Na me quarter hono. Ye dia kolabia when ya be 17. Na odene befi. Na kola no we Down syndrome person. A friend Ahmed. And I may be sa madam for say na we because me was experience no. Me na kola na try so many years. And also we so and so but a hano aban ehwe no omo ye refugees omo aba omo animu until once they are registered no aban takes over until aban ankasa allocate caretakers ema omo until one Nigerian guy be na no run shift into one the name or the be pie during the day ko si 10 bi am ba ko tamba bi aduane ombedi bia no a madam for ne ka ho no aban le tua Enti ombe pia kosi awien mu na Nigeria ni so abefa no ono so pia sa kosi be say they are going to recreational areas because omonam sa no they observe papa enti they do that nyumre na omo de na koma na mame na me koya na me kire ni twi I was shocked about that very moment within just about 30 minutes no how he picked up the tree words no can obeka so abetra masi ankasa meanwhile we Arab new they are so smart that so what you want to do obeka say be asebe observe everything and then calibrating his mind on so many things at the same time. And I would have loved sir I would form more sankolan and more you can't say more ferry omo form pie na omo hwehwe microphone so a omo eni kun sa microphone and na be for video course na say wo autistic societies and say groups and na say Down syndrome wo be hu bebre na contact wo mo emfa wo ba ni nsie e ma wo ncheni no e ma wo ntu ne mu because wo come market wo di wachi a amanfo be hu sesebe wakọ wo ye de ye hu se wakọ wo bibi ye gidi say e case bi wo family ni mu nsam basa eno nti na ma ye de no wo ha no we are not getting the value out of them. And I'm happy about this corporate institution what they want to do na omo ema dawro ni nkofom okay titru nkrasi no na omo bi no they should come out, they should be proud of them. The relationship between the parents and those in Kolano no a man Kolano confidence it may build it up for normal different church say when you call for say what pe kura mum pie nko enwura bi mu na wo church the number you will be surprised number be picking now one day something big will come out of the
because almost ones of they are big on colors so
yes
the colors be and no more generous so it's me a program say there was a time when my parents back on share any experience with neba baby or mufa or the course school no there will be changing no once na a ye bibi or na dream until or be start to react to some into a process was be before obey be unusual on your familiar with now obe psyche na we say with time no now why used to you know say okasa dey we meye
obeye
let's
say there was no single television in the house I am pie no na ne papa ko pen ho asem na okoto center table glass one o just say o say but say make how dey makola kitikitiki anye say hey
obejane
America no and now ne papa we ne bibi kakra na obi a ne papa danfo ahwe so no de akosi dan keto abi ama no baabi omoton dan na ewo eholu no na omodi bi akosi bi abi ama no na se nipa na ote ho oboa no se bi a woni ne ye no afre me entokwa obe papa bibi wote ho be so wo tiam won tiase se wono kasa na line na kate on tiase so no kasa na network no ye twitwitwi dabi they are
managing them is very difficult. Very difficult.
And it's about 40 something.
Oh.
And we've tried say Bianca and so just on peso be baby no ojane
now see o near certain Canada we dey do back home
well
and I catch us all at
certain can I know why I'm saying that or certain kind of I know
and so who ba no
obi can say open obe frame is here
well not just and also penny be here
this lady says she loves me she will come and worry me I don't want what can be until I pray say obi biara will be no they available to the public
okay
any beneficial man in the future
okay mate yenko Valco for ensem so honorable Valco needs strategic investors to survive guided na eno so yebetimi de Ibrahim Muhammad and so can so no interest there nti
na yeah semu the way Ibrahim Muhammad quickly ebeka so ni interest ewo mu no enwa kakra
ade
na so interest an kaboni be no
o se be o dimbo na do so toto dimbo na do so toto mani ensign ni
so na wo so no obu be o de be ko confess
eseja me de se makase wo fa ade ba ku am de share no so pa ye sadia wo chire japade buku ni mu do so mu no mane ye popla
enso ene mu nam ti
enso ene wo kabiem
dem se na ye majuma
mo ye majuma
o de contract
o de contract
na ye majuma
wo ye majuma e di se japade buku bi na wo ho se na eni ho na enne se japade buku na ye adwuma nne a ni nyina me hu buku ni bi da ana be wo fa ka na mitie wa chire we kope we wa ha na yesise enso de na okeka nyina no se na salai pepepe ne ekoso wa Ghana enso wo fa ye din enso ye omo tie wo fa no eno bi na ahwo se ejapade book yi na afi de ye play the app ya na be there before say eyade a Ibrahim betimi aye strategic investor na
munwi sa merene nam
wafa ne kwa so wafa ne kwan so
munwi sa merene nam
wafa ne kwan so pepepe man sa aka say ni obi kai etie ni chenka nje say abonsi for embefanko eyade a yagiatum say Valco hia a strategic investor ijidi say enkomo kakra bedie no ama matiase say enye afei na ye ba behu say Valco hia investor bra ye wa ba mu nipa ba ko asemi ba ye mene no edi nkomo yewra Titus Glover edim say okohwe Valco so obo ne homode pa say sabre no obey de obetimi aye bia na Valco asachira na enema bi akoye na fofi anto ata wo yantina ba mu anche na nka blueprint o hye de na ewo mu say yehia sa strategic strategic investor in fact okoye wo say no nkasa na no action man Titus Yobia ope de ehye Titus Yobia say okoba bia ope say oja results bi nti no wo ko ho no na wo pre ase gobeye ma Valco etimeja na so nye ene company ache na wo hwe wo mo machines o mo ye adwuma no a ebere apa ho modern equipment no plant money ade aba ye de ye aluminium ho adwuma yi bi wom de dada no a ma e consume sabe ene energy cost e wosuri kakra no a ye ne om na eche na obu consume more inti say ye benya strategic investor bi na emma of mining moka mate 70-30 bi ni ade bi me de nya ya ganye 50-50 dan say dodo na ba ko di abontisinu bi wa na say private.
I don't know mining enye 69 40
bibi na make say no wo hwe mu na 30-70 bi na ye keka na ena no workers that so review ade ba ko mention so say chief executive no ono na wo ho no mu as finance director ba na wa ba na womo ene no edi adwuma no ebe ka se ne workers no asori e wo no na pen so a yen hwehwe se ne a wo hwehwe niema eyi e wo hodo yen hwehwem
nti ujiri se maybe ono na adwuma wo ye nso so ho na eye workers and dia so workers ne dia sorry o ma sorry o mo mo ka eye one o musuro se o mo be lucy wo mo enwuma. And again, almost the way omanfo be no paint picture chere omanpanyini say oh we say juma say dey hwe nkoso kra bibia nkoso no enye no kwento omanpanyini one the juma na wo memo omanpanyini tie wo these are the concerns
one ya the juma na no o paint picture dey say adwuma no egukura ana say adwuma no enya dia be nti chinchina yenkofo bimba ye nrane a we ye nwane mfi hu say
some industry experts nso aka say indeed they are unable to even meet the demands of their customers.
And I make purchase say be say me nwane mfi hu say ye be hia strategic investor but kwa e be fa so nya sa investor no ebeba any senior workers ne ka ye ntie workers no.
But what does the workers agitation got to do with a chief executive?
And I say chief executive see e ka say ye be strategic investor una be lead una juma de hye won una be lead and onya foforo oyobi a na wo ho no mo as director of finance na wo mo nim no won na juma ye ne ntem bi e course so sabre a na ye wa ban mu no se ne ahya ase se ya pedi be ka so wi ofonsa na wa hwonsa o wi ofonsa na wa hwonsa enti no se ye be jai dia ma investor bi no aba be boa ne kwanso no. But my enquiry in such a way say, you can't say Conquesi Conco. So that's it. Aha. Yem fama will be a yedim so this capa babeshimu. Yem fama will be a wobeba or be peja jumano, na workers in water warm. Into my more workers in mu, a womusa or more I am see more nobility aproi. But Yamamontia says, Ubi bar. Your mom ye di entia na fe conditions are nipa ne baba fa de no enye conditions are emma omo brabo anaso masetre mu no enye worse off ni mum ebe de ebe peja wana oji fa so pakodo it is a investor bi ba na wo mo ankasa obefo so mo na mo se ordinary workers na se omo ye fomfo omo tinsam omo nim de ekọ inti no na so wosoro na nhihye bi a wo ye se wa na wo ye na kona we bi no mde kekeka ho kokochi echi konku a ombehu iti yentie wo mo yentie workers no bo bia nto mo atsam na ntwene na yentie ne wo mo ka no na in a quest to have a strategic investor to ensure say Vaco comes back on stream strongly no we should not neglect the cries of workers no. Okay. But as say ye here a strategic investor ne there process is share but nipa bi osi akwan na kwan a mo fa so ye osi akwan no enne wo mo aba ba ye adwuma no mpanim for dia wo mo hwe se amafo ni edi omachi. Okay
mate me da se busa for ye kasa se sie Owura Bernard enim piesie on a corporate head of communication boss na on the opempi na o se men kan chene se wo kasa edema NDC aban nti ofie me makwaba
mejoza ba
mo ayefe
me das
bia wo ko de wo che no kra de adutwom
me das
and the is a combination is a calculation
license
once there a touch of black in your fugu and then you waje yesoche yeah that's it your matima member of your home we are member also no the best over here Go for the baby and now a honorable Edifia no Case a workers. Don't you think so say there has to be a communication because sometimes say a Jumayefo a bit agitated say the bio honoma ayanes omonte process biase ye enti ma omufie no e override bibia na so emotions override bibia then they are much concerned about well-being enti na ayane ma na pase minim say enimu de but honorable kind enti na me pese se bia o address na say o better on that and so
before some about so my mention honorable new quartet titles
Glover
or aspire to become the national organizer. Honorable worth of experience and thereby compare no I am here
yeah they know
you know na me nete ha so na wo school law
as o graduate and
me you know wo twam akodu baabi
I graduate
and ka jaw
kan ni na ko
so me pia school fees na ma ka ye nyina ye and you on kwa na ko one na yire na me say that ba say na boss ho na
Samo
obi a insider our CID headquarters one na we the same class and no can so graduate honorable kan hwe nkyere
o mi le mi hu na o share na you know na graduation
obi a me no yeti say enye say you yeti say
and honorable wa was simple
me ya no na yire me chia no mo de mo aya me mo kan hwe nkyere enti honorable is a resource oriented person and I like him a lot enti me chia no ba bi o bia
okay
na sister Brian somehow ya Nsroma isi ya ka sema book you kura me the last 7-year development plan Nsroma here I am one year ya no you before pamo no because keja padi almost book ndabra me na me try ade so the facts are there we are true now sabna just the forward of the book enonko it may say it blow mind Nsroma transfer kakra and can gradually ye ba abolish taxes nyina Ghana ni won't ya tax one man one car one man one house wonya usika a year dignified na obeto o dan ba kwa kama na obesi and say obeto car is up to you but government was ready to provide yambra vacoso as an Nsromaist may ye very much against any term privatization of state enterprises. Heavily against. But let me also state a fact here. Say, VACO, it is alleged, say, a ban per se of privatizing them. Sanka Ora Ibrahim Mahama were interested, I would have supported it. Why? Because Yehun and Sanwo Juma, we have seen how serious he is when it comes to business. Now, in prepping, you can privatization. You share the lead person. Now, you said you see the number. When try hang advert mobi, but VIP or my boss Nigeria say. So what call station holder? Now what call the office hall area where? So when you unity, and you say drivers need to say you. But when you unity, be a steady. Kwame Nkrumah, or president, no, even prime minister, no, he knew every minister's portfolio from A to Z. Into your cabinet meeting, I say, oh, baby, briefing now, but to papa, so bet you say, I know this, you are not telling me the truth. It appears to me, say, it is one thing our leaders of late are missing. They don't take their time to scrutinize their appointees, the portfolios they've given to them. You must have called for the file of that person, probably even behind his back, and sign a cabinet meeting. It will ban or become to say, yeah, 11,000 kilometers of road down, but here is the case, we are able to feed the president with any information or original parliament, state of the nation address. President Antona Nado Nkwa eto Omampani Mahamaso.
Nado be to know.
Hey! Honorable Kwa Musimu Yi.
Yes, a who photo here to parliament.
Oh, honorable.
Documentary evidence for parliament.
Honorable.
There be so okay, or say Antona Nado Nkwa to Mama. But Nado dear, the documentary evidence ako.
Vaco. Sir, wo hwɛ 7-year development plan mu a na wo hwɛ Akosombo Water Lake no
Dr. Nsroma
yes Water Lake no and some of what training no VACO was going to take the larger part of the power na Brown Nkrumah bre ya sana omunya Kaiser to agree to build that thing negotiations omu komu ene ho krone ba anka mre bi na sanka Nkrumah na wo so anka bia na enche bia anka nye 2008 na you take it over anka we took over long ago to be managed by the state na nipa omoye adwuma wo private sector a omo adwuma na ekoso no sebe they are not aliens. They are the same people also in the government. Who try no ho amoja beba. Yanko fa omo amfi baabi. But ye sunu ye ban se abadwuma ye ni biara abadwuma ye so anto ye kon ho no na ema ye bre no. Nti some of the agitations na ya ba within the private state owned enterprises. Aya na nye se eye kwa they want their interest, not the company, not the state. Because of fishy deals or moye, kululus or moye, any number, the omoye no, it doesn't benefit the state.
Or is it always like that?
Let me say sometimes. Indeed, when government, state enterprise appointees and staff, they start agitating, the benefit that they get, and knowing that if a private person comes, maybe private, they only private ajuma. But certain state institutions, PI, Kamenkwa, Yemti committee be for this particular one can infant say, we are coming despite Yemajuma Waye, our member, and Yenim Dugusu Awaye. His brand and credibility a top notch. Into what was a best pointer. Who wouldn't say a
safe?
Exactly. Ibrahim Muhammad Numa Oyeno, the same, Yahoo Tobinko, Yahoo Koku Temo. I would have loved Sanko Fona or more ever business sense. We are coming piano 7 Yamada Motiasi. We put these people together. We say manage VACO. In this book, everything that Nkrumah said in it, no target. And the one who put up a management committee, in fact, he has stated it here, that he put up a management committee to oversee the Kosovo Dam. Now, you must give them targets. Into management committee now be put together, so we a 10-member committee. And yes, you are mamu. Manage it and take a certain percentage and give maybe 70% to the state. Nipa 10, our member businessmen. Now, obo manage VACO effectively. Ye pia workers kaye workers so ye juma say
the demands of their consumers.
Exactly. Na abanya is kaye be reki VACO no. And yes kaketwa. And I will plead with Ibrahim Muhammad or any other person. You trust and you know aboso glass for to come out to infidel ton you know. You a credible person. Now VACO no pretty at least I operate about 80% capacity. As we speak, we are learning that it's about 25%. It's operating even under 25%. And we need a system that can run VACO because see, the Americans who came to build it, no, I am told, say, some Americans who are expressing interest. From now, under Mohammed's administration, the lead path that we are seeing, they should not hand any asset of the state to any foreigner. The Americans are very much aware of the profitability they can bring to bear when they take over VACO. They will bring the how do you call it, the materials, the raw materials from everywhere they can gather and come and make sure say they will manufacture the top-notch steel and other things on best export to be brako.
No, fire. Yeah, can I say they're operating under even 25%. Now, you know, renowned indigenous businessmen, no, and women, and show interest. Are we going to say, sir, because it may be a foreigner ever exploited and Nancy BBC and farmer, why can't we, you know, focus on maybe a normal the negotiations and all the agreement, not percentage wise and all. na yem focus on that, making sure say if indeed this is what we are getting and na yenya de mo so we na munya and also na munya.
I don't trust the negotiation prowess of Ghanaians.
Hey.
Oh yes. Their negotiation prowess are very, very shabby. They go there and they think about their interests, what they can get. In this book, it is stated, say, and eventually some of the state enterprises were going to be handed over to the staff to manage it on behalf of the state whilst they get their share. And so, depending say, some of us have vacuum staff, or more money the power, now or more technical know-how, they know they bring people together. Now or more managing about 80% capacity. Yeah, can say your mama target produce so and so within a quarter or a year. More years so and so. They work like bulls. Until when you get a private management committee overseeing the whole structure, they will bring their report after assessment of the obsolete equipment. You know, they are catching up and say, if you want us to do this to benefit the state, we must. Say, what was your crazy? We bury trophy now. You start it all over. With that, you know, you see the progress, and you see when it is moving on, workers will be paid well, workers will be happy. So agitation is a member from. Until Ora Ibrahim Mahama, I think revise your notes.
What's really interesting to
No, revise your no in the honorable Becca. When in the honorable Becca, she was saying no. But me, I will encourage him. The president can handpick people. I will trust what I say. Munko oversee that because in Nkrumah, Professor Kosa's father, University of Ghana, Hassan Ombesi is it the medical center or say medical something in the University of Ghana. Oko no bisa. What say you can do it. You can do it. He pinpointed himself, and he did a lot of those things.
It was Abraham for the also me na say. Mumpa ora brana champo chawkeke. Say senator dear no muna yebeko elections nti. Mukam humbo mu etuma no gu no so say why ye boni bi obokro no ene wie senate kuso pe obi afa and so say then no oye Ghana ni na why hotel adwuma no bi agina tum sebe meti hey so go privatize hospitals in one church sir mum fa chire
you are there to
what the premier me head my ye sometimes go mi bi menye bia na beka hey ya
ne mani bi wo so ye ne politics
na ho ya nye politics keko ahon ya obi and the way be yes in with me for me as a private person I don't go that way. You were resources are young from my ya na yankasi yenye adwuma ne famwa o mine because ye benye bia better
it is for you. I 100% agree with you. Imagine say ye near Ghana near. I don't think so. Best say sikana kase o de kwa mano ne. Ayet na wo de develop
ma obi owura ko fijuma it is alex what to ade na alex ye what to
yes allegedly because I know what can but it's not true.
And tio ye de man no me meet FM in the studio we me can say now more plays NDC we play the communication we play say na do a contact and I'm say once we are Ghanaian na sa particular factor very vamp I am all in support.
Okay, Matemamiko ofie me so brem. The Vaco needs strategic investor to survive.
Medasi na mami Vaco nyenso so na minchia. Meni anu mami no ehia. Na minchia hwefonso.
Ejoso.
Abna mami mo NDC appointees abaso papa. President Mahama appointees no obia to me abon homoden ma prempren ya fe ne fa betwam yente obia honsem bone bi ze na bia senko
ofie
se na ne yati
ofie o se de
na me kan say abande da wa besenko e no 100 days na scandals a Ghana yati na edoso what the to na di ho a e betun ya kan say President Mahama ni appointees.
Honorable.
Dem na so okay.
Dem ma o man.
Asema okay. And this kind of
idea. Show on ground.
What's watch here?
The because on ground. Say
dem na some no kan nya factual. Enya factual. Quadruple lotteries. So scandal.
I don't know.
Sika ya tam dey high dying.
Oh.
And then more media station na kan. NDC affiliated radio station na kan.
You are money kind of
scandals.
Me that's Timeko so abo.
Mo definition for scandals.
Me bum dodo nara. was several President Mahama Benmono, about Sonoma show on the say, when you know one answer, Sabi, and any pap pen Hunya, Unya, Ufa Pass Dachin etu menim e be pray won ho no se na bible kra kan no se obi o pentemanya no ho no wan fa kwampa so no o te sa akokọ hwere a obutu nkosua enyo no no to eso na etu aso se obebu ne nkwan na mofa agyaw do for depenti mi chiowura wuntimi bebe obi a na gopon ma na ho den no ntimi endio ne a wakofa beto no so no
enche mu bi ba ko kan
say abanga dwuma bi wo
ho ba ko kan ho evidence ekure yi
no
eso beto na echi mu
please
also oje hu ntumi ya gopo ma na
ho de se ni chia na na
ovio meeting
na mo se enche mu bebe ba ko kan
na e bone se ni chia na e bone se ni chia
so ba ko to no
meeting
onyanko da no do
enchia
onyanko da no nti ma ni chia
enchia no ba enche mu bebre be kwa akoka no ho aka fi mi no pe
nyame mpengu president Mahama bibi asense
president Mahama say ono kasa bi se ne ko for ye kala
say den na how na
na bi na wo jijimi ano pe de o ye wo jijimi e ka be jamu akwa asem president Mahama kasa say ono
jaiman kanasem
ono
jaiman kanasem
o wa ba mu ntini o tini prosecute wo
jaisa
but ye be ba mu ya be some na mo like
president Mahama nche kutupa on shene appointees kutupa omo bi ati winya ne dey obi anim say there is something called accountability or the abanga djuma ma ko sina ahen a tabu wo ho a obebu a chiro man because ska wo de ye no do na your man for abna vacuum komo no ma me news vacuum no prempren na etiefu hu komo ko ayedi ye djumadi a bra ye si akoso modam ye no na e kan voter project no voter league project no na edwuma wo ye de nipa dodo na anim say wo dan young box site ni na what they call alumni ne ma ifimu nya aluminium products bebre na 1969 a wo fi wo ndwumedi ase kopem 2004 na Kaiser ne nkrofo a wo be see factory no ye won adwen say won timi operate bi wo be ja ho akọ nti Ghana bang sa abiri no no Jesu say na Ghana ye kwa ye jif ma ye ho a ebeboa president Kufuor Abraso no kwere ni fisa abre na bepem na ye nche den hu vako nkeka ho papa bi aye se ye kan faso de a asese nka oman ni nya wo mu a ye nche den nya mfaso bi emfimu ye abanko abanaba abanko mi ayete ni sa abang de down na breso no na no mi tie fi former CEO Royal Titles Global jetum se o hwesika se abang pompe de kohyesa adwuma no mu a ebe den ama abang za abang benya won hia akra won over $2 billion and sana vako etimagine na se kan na abrofo no ehweso no se ska no anya de Ghana abang prempren obenya etwe adwen sisu a 3 billion nti ye call IMF nti se usika okodie no mfia ananko achi na eno na eza odi ni nyina akọhye sa adwuma ba ko no ma nti me nka so obegya o man me mpuntu sem nyina na mbuduma nyina aguo na ye de nkwa akọ akọhye nti e braso se ye we say be sanya private person and a private entity ankrankra bi na won do ho aba be hye mahwe so obetimi e discard ba be hye prempren ye capitalization of that entity nti obi wo seska no so obetimi aba be putu ba be hye sa adwuma no na wa hwese oben toto machines ahoro a obehia na adwuma na timi afa ne ntama perfect se na kan net a eno ne ade aban ene aban de daw no adwan kopen krum se ese ehwe na yeye na me enya nu bia ya ye beka se bia asemese ana obenten ana entity ana company ana omanse ana kuse abase won show interest for vacuum what this says can babishim bibi asan cause a feina nkomodi ekoso a wo hwese obenya sene kan wa hey strategic investor bia osusu obetimi de no babishim no aboa na ne nansa ana meboa na workers wo ho
yeah
and so
a demonstration
one how be ne say se abang de vacuum ankrankre na obeya wo be lusu wo adwuma eye niam ahoro wa bi nti ye ma adwuma ne nkonkon ho saa na abang mmoka ntu adwuma yefo no ka ana se ye ma obi ma mesom na mfaso esese yenya efi vacuum ne yekoso yenya ahoro wa bi minye ni se workers o ho ne tan won ho to sense obi adwuma na gu na obi akofie kra na mum ebia adwuma no be gina ne nanso na won atimi atre won ataban mu afa nipa foforo ba beka adwuma ne ho kasa ne bi e course no wontimi hu se eye komodia na anu yi na won afi asedi ana wodi san komo no fi abangde down na breso ba wotie kasa na eye akwakoye se ebi aban ya breso no vakofo no kasa asesa kakra because nsakrai no ehun komodi sha ase abande down na breso ya ntesa akasa yi prempren kra no se hina no ba beje vako se hina no ba beje vako no ahwe adwuma na ye no ebi maaye enti se obi ba be lusu na adwuma no sa nkomo no me hu bebi a ye jeje do kwako wie me hu bebi a ma me ni asanka mete workers no won agitation na wo ye no won kasa na wo ka no me meti ase ba ni ni ase te ye eye no obi aba ana ne proposal ne say obi a workforce ne do so dodo sika me de ba be hwem anhwe a menti me nya ho mfaso enti me nhihye ne say nipa ne do so enti me yi bi adi ana me de bi be ko ba bi fufura ana me bi fufura ka ebeti me gina no so ne edi san common man na ye ba sem prempren eye speculation eye obi bosre mu ka me hu be bi asan common fi bae e bia na wode totumri bia abesan ko ho de ya
so you know so say there's no smoke without fire
the fire be any baby
bi ho no mo a ena adwuma mu nso de wo ho no ma hu I'm not saying say bia wote atesema na no just say no correct but before workers ebeti wo mu agu montene ne die don't you think say maybe there's a iota of truth to be?
There's nothing there's nothing no kwere bia rentimi mfumo ma na nyeye be de kan kire mu say obi a mind po say me show interest was adwuma emeyo nti ebia metrim po no say me nya adwuma ni wi a me de mani famu a nipa do say na bia meyi no so ampa oyi kura nya asemesi ana obenten na asemesi edi nkomo bi saa nti ebetimi anya saa adwemu saa adwen na fa say oye hwa bia na no bi de ehu wa ha nti saa na be kwa ko wie ne obi a maye je saa nkomodi na efi na bai won nyina so ne say won ate say ora Ibrahim Mahama na ba beto ana so ba be je vaco adwuma no aye mpacho eye no kware de what is eye no kware de
per statement of upon issue they also no Caribbean
nti na de na yesi ye nya no fit me say baby asem na nkasa fiba no eno na nya no kware won suspicion say ora Ibrahim Mahama no ba be je adwuma na aye enya no kware nti ni awogina so ka say eye won house nipa bi be lusu won adwuma no na what I say yes ye jetuma enye ye ni awogina so kan no apete de say nkontompo enya no kware papa ne say onso hu dan mpo da nti say yamfa no say ampa onso hu dai da the second leg na extra say obi be lusu na obi lusu na adwuma no ye be kwa ko wie wenfa say yampa say we show interest e bia no na obi edi ho nkomo e bia na me nyuma efu bi kokko ya say state of
but now the statement number there's nothing like a b
only adwin onya de opepo on show interest here
no men can and also honorable men can so yeah there so maybe adwin such a bit because now honorable is making an appeal into there's a possibility say be over here say now ofie say even Ghana ni show interest won't you be happy
why not
to me we can also go be make appeal
ne kasa okan ne say utie ne letter na right and say na wo mu na so ni interest bi ampo nti na me kan me twa atro ana madam say
so die
ndo on so die on interest
oka ne die
interest
na so ni
interest me patro oka so ni interest e brofo nti me kan twi ya on so die
eno di
na me kan dey
omo de no so
yam fast and to a proper contest on show interest here prempren e bi adwen ne say we free be state capture
nti the oni prempren
on so die prempren oni sa die so no prempren oni sa dai so no ebia se echi no ba be so dai ne dia so ati ase na so tie
it is possible
ni aware kan say won jatum asisu ginan so no ba be ji akwakoye on so hu dai
so dey one so amomo no wa be bia so be siu
mo ekire papa no bia ne komawo ene se ne ohu asem na wo kan fa
okay
adenti no bi betimi aso sa dai no adenti na ezo bi adwum se menka sa asemi se ya mpase workers na won adwen won na tena se no plan is dem pa na ebe motivate you say won mra abotin me sa den because you tell we so we afraid be state capture into no necessary cause because of say papa no or president Mahama ni enti so onye Ghana ni bi wa na we just onye Ghana ni ana anka ya feel this na ye kan nanka e Ghana ni it's so na mfaso a anya ye kura no obe spend ne mfaso de ni bi e wo man ha na ma Ghana tumpon na me ken so ati ase Ghana adwuma abankwa ntimi nkrete adwuma ma sa mebuna we free school ba every year
ya na mo small mon your phone mo nyim ho free mo se Ghana ni bi so ye adwuma sometimes
we mo pa ye rabia champo cho keke mo pa ne cho keke
eno ka ho nti obi e wo pe no kompo na nipa no be ya ma na ye ya osoro dimbo te se de ye ken of your list we show the track records of Ibrahim Mahama, we show the track records of Dr. Sekwame Despite, we show the track records of Dr. Farisa Ponwa. These are renowned businessmen. They are capable. But sometimes you are no idea the basic woman. Was an album, but the Panafe baby, which was made in your crampo. The way may come a more man of fee.
Contest now, there's some very fun. And only one can bring would bribe a count. Prim, you'll be a trasama to be so, or be so bidding. And who come on ye di? No, you be patrol. You let me expand the conversation.
You I'm not saying say me my address the fact say obi aka asem e dey ato no so but me ka say senka ne yie mu a what I say senka ne mu a
na mo prempren na ye ka de enka ne yie mu sa na ne yie mu
senka ne yie mu crampo na but sometimes so aya na ye so ye well me
abanya se me na oji achi no ya o ka na me na o ya adwen but prempren ye de say eyi ana yin no ye nu ho kra ye so bi wo ho adwen bone a ana o twa asem to so na be bisa say nipa no den panti na wo sa adwen no woni tim
do say to say workers ni nyina o mo adwen bone nti no mo ka sa
mu workers a work demonstration me ni mo bi edin intimi nka sa semesi ka na semesi de onka ho
bas wo mo no so
no that is work no wo se work in the name of workers of vaco ye nya counter demonstration bi aye say bi so say yam dey so prempren ye nim ni say na be ka bonten e vaco
and then you mo so na e make sa me ba enyo mo na make allegation say eyo ora Ibrahim Mahama ne say and enyo mo
eno ne asema bi so kan ya
say say nti omo ni nyina e na omo tirim wa adwembone no so a wo say
na bi say ni mu won na ye na bi me ka say semesi kan na semesi de onka ba prempren de na minim say vaco workers aye demonstration when you so no say ore ton vaco adwuma e de ama ora Ibrahim Mahama president Mahama ni nua na me say su no da be na be fi ase eyefim aka eben no kwai kakrampo a so bi efe kra na wafa ho adwen ade no kra won hihye nwie ye papa ne sem kan se me nso ho dai mpo
ofie sim na me say be ka say Ibrahim na ekwakoto enya nwanwa
MPP for them that because they are not pay equalization. Enti honorable kan onaka some can prempren it defeats you can
enya nwanwa so bi be ka say oba aban ba
e ahoya unti e dey bi yesa eni awon so kan a aban ba why then
okoto snake to safre no okoto of course today to hotels no o me to safre no ene besi nei ongusu hia
di no kwa akoto
of course and na mutu madu gu so
you for the thing on the good of fa kwan papa so de Oh, Bibi South. So now
because what the politics.
NDC for. Then for na things for kind. NDC for na shasiye. NDC for. NDC for.
Mo na bo shasiye. NDC na bo shasiye.
MP.
Okunje to efa no. Se the work up.
Mate.
Mo na bo se mo ye liberalist.
Mo mpacho.
Keke ni ankra dwuma tumponga.
And now what's
Momo de nkasa mo ne hu se tete MPP na nkasa na wo dwen ne ba prempren me hu bia mo de mo na me kan se mpenfo a wo na wo hwe edi sam komo yi ye be srew na wo ngam wo ho ai hare kakra nyuma efo no nsema o kan no se do enya nyina so ne nyina ye kontompo ba no so je enche se wonye Ghana fo bio wo nyuma wo ye no susu se o timi protect wo nyuma na me adom na se yenya sa investors ibi no wado ho be wuram na vaco faneta mapefra ebeboa Ghana mpuntu ebeboa ama GDP so akos
me da say yo honorable me sha say free honom Ora Patrick Boama akasa blast finance minister accuses him of hypocrisy. The no mrashe bedwam so wana wo honom na wo about so source and they say I say all the bigger contracts and they don't was so source me one so finance minister kasa mo yen to even tighten said they be to cut down a so sourced what see nyi ntim pen for almost say omokusi barracks and so e wo adwuma ko on kasa won here but they should prioritize enema ni bi nema bunu no bi so here adwuma pa me I will not go details as I will be addressing it
me fanka ho say bra Kaiser for be kono na MPP for wa be me yewa before $18 million to 100% of ACU. It is a minor enim a home fast war. Na yebeti me sika dia shim. Na ya operating ye ya. It is also an option na I was here.
$2 billion.
O say
$2 billion.
$2 billion say.
No, we're here to revamp it.
And I just say, I mean, at least the fact say it me GC ho. Yama uncle private person no.
But so does it mean say do we need an investor or we don't? Do we have $2 billion to revamp it?
So benya investor terms and conditions yeah okay any problem. But enko ye investor bi a say ne ye so bi into na kokko be de kwa na akoba say ye be wie no na ye japade na no akoko de obi ho the me patch no say
no for ya so here for American also westerners go we have foreign investor.
Dabi. Njina me say.
Maybe you coffee $2 billion so
Black Star say
$2 billion. Ebenye bi. O my say o my say o mo.
Ana. Ura come despa ura oforisapo.
Encourage you.
Politicians politicians private businessmen consortium to invest in the country. But these people they can come together as a consortium and then
do it.
Also politicians na
private sector is sure say they will invest their money now koya haircut na me koya na me
enye haircut asem
o mamenka and then they na ofie kan na
apiam nkam ne ade the very good business people are na Ghana ye wo
the very Indian person Indian mu amugu first Africa service and maybe am here adma amugu no eno mu na ye
na Indian what happened to him.
What happened to him?
What if I don't say this? Don't say this.
It is true.
Financial
the bank is certificate. Financial system financial sector we didn't need say young cleaning up we have an economy. I'm telling you. You should know that. You should know that. By this time, we didn't have an economy.
All right.
We had to come and bear all the pains. And we did it.
Okay.
And then my campaign promise. All the people who lost their savings, the mobile discover man. I thought for him. Man shabo. Man shabo. Man pledge. Shabo ba. Obo si ten na lo ko na. Mo de ba ma wo mo. NDC for mo.
Na papa NDC ni.
Also appendix asempa.
Ana pede wa kan
Ana also appendix asempa.
Okay, yeah, so.
What baba be fa economy na economist oh yo ya de ye koye na mo ba ye munim se DDP ye no eno na eboa mo a mo ba ye no na ye ntua eka ne ade nti munya ahoto kakra breathing space mo ba ye so ye reforms ba kwa na wo so ye pa na se wo de e fe de saying authorization commitment authorization. I said, Omano, Nyadi will be able to answer the asset or getting into contract, into procurement money. Kasani Yemu, more ban, campaign back one way, so sourcing. Ye ba bemu, moba bemu ape, the fears yet, and it's a big push, so sourcing. And then a non media foundation, Ediba Tuja. But you whom President that commission investigation, ye who be akosi. Now is a so source in a modi to Ghana for him say, ye the air penny at Mamma be a near to Mambo Bidon. Mobile happen and shas some yebi. Nina ne how a Ghana for a tea massam a tro any propaganda media campaign. Now mobile ye more the direct opposite of exactly what you talked about. Yen fat tro mu mind. Yemfa a tro enye campaign because it will catch up with you. Na media de ha me say abna ebedu baby no your politicians na okasa bientio because omo many opportunity no a tro no me beja benwa no enti that time o ka no kura no e beka say o twa tro enti wa ba be present budget or present a whole a
definition of whole ye then
a da kato hwe say the media review enka ye hwe dia ban no aye bosumi nsi edikan na ya hwe se ne aban esesa niema mu e dia kwala nim ma memfa health keke beba owura to force ho de no the first budget ne by main budget ne ka say meba ho ai main budget na e ba ne ka say be agenda 11110 ye twa 100 million Ghana cedis e de ya agenda 111 back wako 10 ya nto edin baby agenda 111 wo e hospitals no buy ma jagu ho no mo Nancy Minister for Health e buy na amount for members bisa MPC bisa said na agenda 111 da ben e beto aso ni ade minister kind of say cabinet as Nancy aka say oye 35 10 no wa mutwa budget say mutwa 100 million Ghana cedis say mo de be ye no ye nti ho hwi busumi nsie ni afa wo san ba ya wo say cabinet say afi do be 35 abena na se tempo muntimi nye ya 35 no be dem ya giedie yo eti ye de hweka ye hwesenka media review enka aban be to din bi se oh e sign 35 a cabinet according to era candle agiatum so be ye no they say sika we ni epia na ye de aye agenda 135 ya nti ho hwe eti afi be ko da wie ye no na agenda 111 na ye de ba ya ebie du level bia enka dipa eni daso sese ke ba ba mu a ye be wie na nka omenya ya de hwe no omenya ya de sa wo hodom no afi be ko na wie ni enfa enza nka ba kumpu miwa so hwesika motwa e de ato no se ye free primary health care a enya de fofo bia o because primary health care wo hodara ye the health insurance and the access it no sebe ubedwini ho bisa se edie mfaso pa na wo no se ye launch program ntisike bi enka se ye free primary health care abra ye nyinara obia wo health insurance sebe primary health care no wo mo ni sika pombe registration po ya health insurance for system bia ye registration mo free indigenous MPC so to media obisika kwabu e registration mo because sebe obetina ho no obi di yare kaba beto so abiri na abiri nya ye insurance no on access otiase iti niam mo kan ye e wo media main budget mu no ebedu media no gra enti wo keka na wo kire mo say wo no de wo hwe say won spend it rough not start itemizing niam bi a wo de abeto dwa ebe ma check procurement ni ade ba ko e no make ye prior authorization answer na obema contract bia wo aban so ye bia no kwaje krata efi ni ho nya just ministries ni ade state owned organizations ni ade itienne bibia enkoso e wa aban nwuma no mu a ato am ne graphic kan newspapers kan na no e sa de ira to for the
back no so a proper set it helps you to check
you see
what they are doing so nipa na enko ya na say to
say but kwanya wo fa so aye no obehwe no na what stifle economy no what they say because ene obia beje wo wonsam authorization no obia ba beje wo wonsam
you want to say my workload the one is so
of course be more and detailed idea bia na ba be ye osam so mo so ba be mo no ba be bibi on fe no value for profit office no say answer na value for money office iti contractor obema no ye tintim office bia and then no nko ho no no e ba ye ka say PPA wo ho iti ye debate ya na ye wura Patrick Yabo amaka say na wo ye wura to force ya finance minister wo say wo dey prepare yo na ye adwuma na wo dey o makwa mo bia spend na make say ye read the budget media review no mo pa mo play back the cameras the videos na mo hwe ministers of state o minima no mo dey tititi wo za de obi ka asem na say enyo de na wo hwe no a current so a we dey beba ho so no na achew
to what point na obey an expert in reading people's expression knowing what is going on in their head
because asem na all can asem no a yewra finance minister do gina all can ye nimu say obi to say minister for education or pesika e dey employ teachers onya and it's public it is a ne say minister ni chiremu say wono de ne dia ne say obe make sure say yen spend it anyhow eno ne be ma Ghana ye hu no say ye kwa yanim eno ne ade a obe hwe nanim ahu say yewra haruna nanim net say
because that public say onye siken
tino yewra kando ye interview bi o say media me wo ho say me ka say minister for mihia nurses for nurses am hom doso to say minister for finance ka say minyi sika na me employment be ka say yes sir no my employ obu na esu obu ni kwan ya mbefa so ayo badwuma ene ye kan minister for agric fertilizer braso also nya sika de crack fertilizer ama it is a ntoso buo akosoro why na dey blame no man it is a wo no wo bo hwasa for hene say wo de wo hwe na prepare ya adwuma ena ye ra patogia bo amade betu mu say onim say ye ra to forcing ahwe ma ye road ekwan every man kasim afa the constitution ma ba be PS adru sika edaso no a single source yes say as a military barracks e what the constituency and you know the constituency need there will be anything to know because finance minister will do on the constituency pepe military barracks you see e what the constituency so source you wear SI specialist hospital and also e wo ho o we no say the constituency chairman NDC constituency chairman wo adwuma ko yewra to force the constituency no ono no ye central tender committee chair o dase sa we that yase central procurement committee no a share some of this bigger contracts here no the constituency chairman and a chairman for that committee no constituency chairman ono a chairman for that committee we say be a wakade so beti be a say human yes but again now you find the conflict of interest what the conflict of interest I say ade no awodi atudwa ade no awodi atudwa da eno a tama yewra Patrick Yabo ama e kasa asem no na ndisi fo na ati o say obi di o ye da ekoka
wona o susu sa
mi susu say
so na o ma yi say
mo hwe videos na go back to the videos when you dia so we ndisi ni a ebe hit o say nothing then na ye can ofie say fie mienu ni scandal bi am this is one of the biggest scandals o constituency chairman and a woman such a sensitive position na procurement e koso ni ade 90 di obeka se yemfa no so source no on no be decide nti contract akese miensa e ko wo constituency no and then na ya under so source but also say
constituency no so ye Ghana for
no dan for nye Ghana for ye wa particular my constituency for omnya Ghana for o de say it no untimi mbe ka say ne wo ye ede aboa Ghana ye sikasem ene say wo ye contract ene procurement ne barre say ne wotinti go create so de wo no e koso wo backyard ti yes minister for finance wo chiguo wachi egu ho de e koso wo backyard wo fichire no ene ne de hen eno ne de hen iti NDC ye beka ochina na ye bi ene obi ati wodi obi antimi nka ofie say no scandal wey oman bi so a nka minister wodi wadwuma ato oman bi so nka finance minister say one kasa constituency chairman wa appointed no to such a sensitive position are you controlled by you it enye nwanwa say contract akese miense nyinara anka wo say competitive no ene ni nyina no koso a obi ante ho hwe yamfa mfa kwan a wo so a ko bia betibi
into that position why nanka wo susu say occupy nkeye
any ordinary person any obia keke betimi a occupy only direct relationship with the minister. You know who a constituency chairman is? Who obi a constituency chairman? Constituency chairman o constituency wo nyina no wo no hwe wachi party no so wo ho. I hear so a professor until say be an dibre no obetimi ay say adwuma no but kadwo ka say o da bi we dey me na finance me na me hwe so PPA ni ade na mo hyamase me mfa nko say opportunity bi o ba bi a me mfa nko ba bi na ye hu no so prepare ye na ye rato kire no manifesti but then the contract akese yin miense nyina no according to yera afiabo amano yade a amfa procurement processes and na say a single source can we go see open say ye ordinary person na say any other person be and anko ye chairman no a nke bi obaka say the minister we dey there say open tender or say we yin say o say yin say but your constituency chairman ti afam it is about body na wo je say wo dey why na prepare your aye adwuma no e na office scandal in see. This is one of the biggest scandals that has been recorded and then kohwe area party boama they were all trending because among phobia someone say hey they course in here they play back the video yesterday na mo share cameras say cameramen some here professionals it is obi kasa say me infant to this for near my see
me da silver yo
Instagram me da see oh say nyina ya ye din honorable can say me we o honorable ndi honorable my yaso yen kan yensem honorable aka conflict of interest wasem na mechia honorable Patrick Yabuama na maka no say the constituency the cluster of schools be na e wo ho no both government na think some damn boy cluster of schools omo wo no estabra emma ye ntwen emma embungu nkola ne so na e begina ho aka brofo wo no je say ensu awie ne sama ntokura dem no na achia tintintintin o wo tesano
okay
nti honorable Patrick Yabuama baby a wo be a damn boy cluster of schools baby a government schools no one adjacent All Nations Full Gospel Church International Patrick Kohwe na omo say omo ebubu saade na omo esino omo nsi you see question I baby say first they say upon say over at force on spending mo person was spending recklessly to say na mo ye no number we can be say honorable
me ni at force na kasa yo man no one kasa directly but who dey make kasa directly
me say mo an na chess
me wa ha representing MPP
say me na ya wo kan ya so twi ya Ghana fo ni bi
sir say or dey contract akese me say according constituency I want for processes
nti na wo say conflict of no men ka o ora ko fia brefa bozi abetra so o ye UP ni ni krom say de osisi ho na nya agro ana do dan ko kufu ado betra so ye gu asfalt ade ko si ese
asfalt ko si ese enyampa
Yayampa.
enyampa
Yayampa.
Ana oma
ofie
na ya okwezi o
ana
Mafa soda.
Nsabra
ofae
wakoche bi da
mesi wakwezi
da bi bisa so wakoche bi da
bisa wini ma no
ora o mampan kofo obaye ofani nua as what defense minister you because a conflict of interest Dr. Adokofo was and still capable na conflict of interest your boys na make you say me allegations of it maybe sir archives say President Ben and no better na kunyan so ya be call rat force na sem in tandem with your friend say you ora Patrick Yabuama mbisa archives say which president took a salary loan in Ghana upon assumption in office.
Buzia.
You can just say historical records and political discussions in Ghana indicate that Prime Minister Dr. Kofi Abrefa Buzia and President John Adekye Nsroma took multi-year salary advance upon taking office. I'll say historical context and details. Dr. Kofi Abrefa Buzia, as Prime Minister during the Second Republic, he took an 18-month to 3-year salary advance early in his term. Obenomiyen. Me also capable of, abone bra.
okay then Buzia sem
Me can say me saba second one. The ayini kan. Me can conflict of interest here okay kan.
Can this Buzia junction down?
The other one say John. The other one say John Adekye Nsroma upon assuming the presidency in 2001, President Kufuor similarly took a 3-year salary advance, a move that drew public discussion and comparisons to Dr. Buzia's precedent. And to say, I'm padia, now you can conflict of interest. And the honorable Modia, your monyo, na ora Patrick Yabuama, sanka yan spendi, enna. Economy na adwirega che say the na mo address mo spend ya na economy no adwirega no a na mo spend na ye hu de mo de ye no anka we have a case with Owurato Forcing. But as we speak, we can all attest to the fact say the economy has been stabilized. City depreciation na ente say the atwam kon. Inflation maybe away 5 point something, 5.4 whatever it is.
7.
Yeah, well, Mem for the first time, even the MPP envy Dr. Forcing. Who as president, what to hope my war of assay. I'm manipulating the economic system in this country. We no say no allegations. We manipulating to the point say you who she seeing.
But if I say envy in the allege and I sure.
There.
We say MPP before envied Owurato Forcing.
Aya, what tell you Kojo Pankoma? Most of the speeches will say, yes, even though we agree with, they know that Owurato Forcing is doing the right thing. And he is not being remoted by the president too. They share ideas.
yes sure
Very.
back in no and Miss Minim the makeup
Owurato Forcing left his youthful age, how old is he? Na Owura Kenoforiata compare him to Owurato Forcing. Even now, I would prefer Owurato Forcing's management of the economy to that of your friend is saying, Kenoforiata, who was spending recklessly, borrowing anyhow, knowing exactly what he was borrowing the money for, that the monies were not going to benefit us, but to himself and his family. And now what Ghana. This administration will come to an end. Owurato Forcing will still be around. O me kan say obeji ezi akọhwe UK onye
sure over don't be too
say dey as about to Owurato Forcing no be kan say dey dwan
don't be too sure
US one ko UK
ebi mo so mo kohwe bibi na yere mo nyina
na enya ba ye ya enka ambulance asemi ni ade
no ka Owura Kendi no na me say US no
ko e be me kan pipi nyina duka daya
Anti Hanam dey now okay
Oh, na say me more this is.
What's the me say say nya ban ba ya. Na ye bra to force. Ambulance case kuguso.
Say anya ban we be aka me nka say wo. Anka MPP aban na papa former attorney general that man should have been prosecuted. The first Godfrey Dame.
The prosecution
he lied.
Look at the number of cases.
He coached
the number of cases and now we court buying the knowledge post can be in the didn't come on here.
There now come on na me can be.
Let me also offer na make but say buy no buy be fi you have to forcing be wo ho and na make sure say enya buy na buy ya and can be by this time okay support courses
when they find pure witch hunt
in buy no attorney general all my cases no and run it to its full course ni ye hu say asem no ye die wie now the money possible you
have no look in the first place
for 8 years
in terms of to force another person reduce the number of the
not judges any cases no I was the cases no yo at
as far as I'm concerned Oluwa respecting is one of the most disciplined MPs. Now as somebody able to just say hypocrisy hey one yes, said your yam adusham no on papa ne sa wo to ngu at least kakra be kam wo hua projects na ekọ ho no bente say yes we to force your wieska and o dey ye apart from that no sa projects na ekọ ho no onkoye no was shells as their minister their finance minister is unless investment or fee of money and the allegations allegations
also say is that leg
ejapade book aye yin na go so ya
allegation book in the man koto opposition center
what the ejapade book aye aduma be this
stop it
what the co-page to ejapade document we be hu no me wo ho
ejapade book
then the was home believe in ejapade so
that's what for now no nyini what the aduma
me say
obi fi ever be confirm say on your document
to the extent say abuseni ko fi US e buy ye campaign NDC because of a Japade document
obi fi on go buy
nti na
unfortunately
me clout nti me start a Japade document from 2020 no. Even though you any teachings and Kasa one of the sister stations every Tuesday.
Oh yeah, it's the same. Or check Bible.
After there's 3 months, ama yakoto abano. And when senior hopes na doye ne ura keke di beso. And almost and adie no. Afedie. Omo say na me try draw, but me can say me saint. Nemo adie fact no meka mo wo prame. Ajapade document no. It was a plan that family brought to bear, leaving the plan of the MPP and the state, and then they hatched their family plan to enrich themselves. The people they will use, you know, almost Japade document, and they use them perfectly. But where as a sign, apart from the now more envisages and Kojo Ponkroma, any some lead roads bimo, everywhere, and no more. We feed you and Klamu fair share. Chief Mummy and a fair share. A software could double be and a fair share. Why one can a Japade document, you probably wouldn't have known how wicked that document was on the to be perpetrated on the state. They had their own agenda, different from the NPP's core mandate to govern Ghana. And the NPP will say you. And I am a said they still sit on platforms. Now I'm going another abaso. For the way.
Any ever born abaso. Sorry. Hey. Adodi.
Me.
Kwa hapo amafo so akoti.
Me bana ni jinja kunya so met so
uboni.
Was say party no ase Ghana. And now you guys are talking about hypocrisy. I respect you, but come again. Oluwa forcing has done a yeoman job. Then
by sending all these jobs there, all these contracts, so sourcing.
Hey, so former Minister of Road, Nikuro Wanye Kwan ho. Ghana.
Oh yeah. Correct the mode of contract.
Okay, me that Sophie
Abraham me that say na sen committee be so asane be and maybe say 50 January 7th 2025 Obeka and MPP Fufi as a council to them as criticizing the government. There be was some for our work. Na amemu papa no saa na opposition tinan eyo unya di papa bia obetime gina so dey campaign nti no umwa na wa chichi bibia na se oka na manfo hu se won so exist wo ho won na ye and sometimes yet nsem bi some people can oya na ye de che won because eye na abeka chi so won akoti cathedral bi wo ora to force ne constituency say national cathedral na ehwehwemu a en fankrata simbia edi ho adanse na nka enya bi aka na mum say we reconstruct road e wo Ghana mensing bi na wo for say no kire say den conflict of interest na emra ben na support so but da ho kan emra ho ana ye atwam Abraham Monkom.
Ya pesa muka so betwem.
Oh.
Muka sa mo ba mo betwem.
Say asem. Ode. Na no kan kra wa boa me.
Wo se mo ba mo betwem.
Oh, ye kan se. Ye betwem ba ye ntwem.
Sa na mo de dada yen. Dada kra. Atro.
Number 3.
Na mo de be di akonya.
Number 3. Ye kan se betwem. Ba ye ntwem ye.
Ade tire mo twem.
Enti amra. But na ye kan sem no na. Tie fuke. Se ye atwem. No koye dia eti amra
timu be dada ye
oh na AMP before say jama na da na mo ko opposition anya no so ya economy ho asema na mebo a Ghana ye gwadi 7 no man ni sika sem ento 20 aha na mo de fa ko opposition ko mo opposition back in 2016 na Ghana yenka 120 billion Ghana cedis 120. Now the Ghana ka etoto yen GDP ho a saa abiri no na ya about 51%. Mo buy no mo be ma Ghana kan eyiri ya kodu over 700 billion. Nti mo de almost 500 billion na be kan ho. Emiachi mo buy na inflation was 8.4%. Nema bo 19 kafa. Mo de koya could do hyperinflation 54%. Mo je busia me fe do dress mo tua busia e ma Ghana fo bon fo won a wode ya won abe to aban bon man ti na ntua because kana brom so kana yiri mo abrada na ma yanka doso because abre na wo buy no that president Mahama Ghana ho ya akono international market nti obia te me friends mo pebosi amomra eno o ma won so no oje bosi bare abra won ntimi amfa nya hwe niema wo ye business kan ye kai bia ebi ye tokuri na obonka kaka na akoto region so it's national cathedral ebi ni won ntimi anye Ghana trunk road ba kokora nwie 8 years ni nyina 8 years ni nyina ankanya ye kuran kumase kwan ezenki yetimi nya dual carriage ye no gwa ebi tachi man kran ke beyi because sika mo betwe so man tini anye Ghana for won fi ni nyina yo mobile na dollar rate now the 3 cedis 90 pesos and net $1 back in 2016
of you that's no kan
o peso hun American ye community
they are to force assembly you
o kan no o see the settings ye the intro na me bo na me chose nyantro enya atro na ma kan sa atro enya kontompo ni na brama sa na ma mo position
man ka so mo chose so ofie mpacho yi
ma address o de da
o ka mo ka so betwem
ya ma address o de da
it had na fi da so ho na mo use
ye ba mfi ahini
ifie mienu mo be twa ne ma bebre
mo de so source ne tra Ghana ha mfi ahe
ma be yem bra bebre
so source to you pardon me sir
hold on anoba kwa
yes my dear dear here
you've had your time what ka
eyan komo be ko
enini ni nkomo
ofie so ma me ni nkomo
ntimane nka na se
ofie so ma me
ni sa ba ko pe and me am ma ko ko so wa ko nya botre ma me
akwese yes
ni bi sa say to you no so source ne ya na enye and I'm not trying to have fear with you. This is Ghana Council.
It must say,
oh, so what can say in the President Mahama who say ampa. More abuse na dodo. Kwame o say nka mo fa so ye. More abuse so much say what oba no o kan say oba. Obetu hu anamon. Obetwam.
Nimbo video di bi.
Obetu hu anamon.
O say obetwam.
Enti prenpren ni wa to force na e won constituency no.
Eni dey je. Mo fa brofo na da
e dia to forcing aye won constituency onti amre dia say am pampa onti amre dia say nyan e na ka sika bible mo betwe no mo de ye Ghana kwan ni bia nka nyan say ene odan kwan na ntimi anya wie mfi awotwe abraham ma me mfama no nsi wa na me ba be wie no me say sankrofia o Obefa inflation was 8.4%. What the choir could do 54%. And now you can say about 5.7%. Near Moko position, President Mahama, Ababeshemu Kena. And I'm a mom say, I'm penny and passing up Munima Memu. I'm not born in a Babu Ghana for. And then bomb holders. Dr. Tufosen, Otia Wonka. Come on, Salty. About a month ago. Once came to Eurobond Amukoji. Near the time I say retire. Wakotia. Nyankopon chade. Ene amemu papenti. Wetimi abuabu eskano. Ene anye ye kura no sika ye da futumun. Eko be $1 billion. Aye betimi de aye Accra Kumasi Express Highway. Amemu papan. Eninu. O se udi ya anka ye da abutu apon ano. Nyameka ko wie ne se
Ghana for him.
Eto da bi na bra. MPP focus say DDEP na abua Ghana. Na be macheme. DDEP na abua Ghana. O be fa Ghana na ye de saka na bi. DDEP na abua Ghana say wa be broker buwa enya debt cancellation o. Do na no e suspension o twi mo call bribi na me adoma fi next year kon. Ese say if you situate aka no. It's a memo bone no and a demo co-position. And then contumpo in Abrabasa. Ghana for several women day. To win the air papa and in the air bonnet.
Medase meso medase pa busiofo ha say na breba makwame ade yes na wonu say na time no kwedi bi aka
no me check aka me anga
10:30 na
ka wa minutes bi na dey
ofie ma me ntimi for no kwansha say ofie das na
dem no kasa wie ya no so asa
me na mekita microphone mpacho
amwe asema okay they still I will say what demonstrate to hapa o
ofie das na
abra me das na me ane kan say President Mahama memu wo hwe budget a reference with the beto abonting na emu ye huam ema nipa koma to ne yam idatu na abesen ko no anka bonzo obai also appropriation monsan mai scan kakra nka ho monsan mai scan we wa my stress kan fi baby abi kakra na o hye say 2016 obeso odi twan odaso agina na
on fam mumpo
odaso agina na nanso nia yesu hu mribi abesen ko budget deficit it is abanga no spend within limits na yem budget deficit entimi kan fa yenso magana enko bankruptcy a de be cancel rat for say nyankopon hira no ma na hode no ma na humu entimi fa Ghana enko pemponso a President Mahama and na botim poso de baba
okay over
so pacho so what akpetesi budget on champagne omo enwaduane a anasa nkan kokon kitinkiti ye dia momo no omo ba wie nkokɔ ne ne ebuo ne nyina nti akokɔ no bi nka na se NDC not just Ura Mahama but the next administration if they commit themselves even better than what they are doing now. Kwame Nkrumah's dream of one party state is in the offing.
Okay.
The next election, a beya papa. I foresee a big reduction in Ashanti region in terms of MPs.
Amen.
A big one. Because the Nana do ye nhwe han a obu nani gu so a wanya ma santemano, it is being done.
Okay.
Enti MPs or more santimem, they are sitting on tenterhooks. And I know very well, say, by the close of 2028 election, they look, if you can't beat them, join them. The one-party state will come to bear, I promise. Yeah. Because the Omoye, they should commit themselves. Think Ghana, develop Ghana.
One party make idea obi can be bias na make us now the one party state obi say now the Ghana has a MPP NDC pen a party one say other parties so it's over obi say other parties so boy
the one party state
but say honorable
one say for Becca say one party state beba Ghana na eye Iran Nkrumah any so ade ehu na na da so na enne ogitu media me Democrats media ubana obo homodin a Ghana for bejiwatu and then say ruling be about Supreme Court ruling be about here delegate system my apart my ruling no I think say
NDC there no NDC there no
I'm in the 5-2
okay
I think say a be
against or for
say
against or
for
wow
I think say a bit shape up our political systems no money ade na eno hu wo hu so that chi be di eno hu nkomo but I'm telling you say MPP bibia yegina ene ye reorganization any nipa ye to abama wo mo omo party no ho do na sebe won ka wano ntum no bebo daru Ghana for the wonim de ekoda dawo they say the Ghana for twen nyina they say MPP mo hihye mo because NDC for atro no edoso ne ofie ada bi edi so omo ka say so se betwam enso emunya ntwa mu ifie mienu na ekire nie enie mo bo ba ba mu omo ba ye edoso
only 5 minutes o
ifie mienu na ekire
se we no eyade ehia wo mo a
enko ba pa ifie mienu na ekire
enko metwam but on say omo hyemra bebre in fact ade ba ko omo ya de ene mra abna mra de omo ye bebre
but omo de na 18 months
no but omo ye mra bebre 6 months ba parliament anopa o cha de be che no ma party mra omo ye mra de bebre metiase
18 months
yeah but 18 months you say no na mfie mienu na o ba mu a last year count last year nyawo dia it is enne tomatoes mpo yentimi nto emenne aden na yera ato forcing obey media review wan kodwom
matse meda
se budget bi obey budget bi oye bia nko kodwom na dwom fo kodin ka tomatoes to kodi ba bro no wo
about the pacho just a second Mr. Menyinchia na already your friend Matthias nickname ya Kabila.
Okay.
Yeah, or your current youth organizer of Volta region. Na or aspire so baka national deputy youth organizer.
Okay.
Inti me fa wa kwenye so na
we are me
no problem. Masra man say delegates in hwe na or you be an okweni there be a event we be koso. Obeko no Kabila o hoda. Inti dodo na nim ni nyuma ne se ne obo edwuma fa.
That's papa Fletcher Techiman South of the communications officer into
what is it?
Baba Isa Fletcher.
Oh, okay.
And then we have Queen of Airwaves. And also person retailing.
Okay.
Into Omunyana.
Sure. Matse. I was a 40 and I day is Honorable Alexander Kwasiakwa, a member of Parliament or down constituency.
Yeah.
You always have and now Uriah Santano and so a political analyst and Kane Church of former CPP Benedict PSC Ekasa Edema NDC Bosanso a head of communication and bust NT ahase ni edi dwumadi no nyina esi adofobia omudi o mawuda ma maintain free honomo tew happy birthday to National Security Coordinator COP Osman Abdul Razak. Happy birthday to you, free Amasapokuma Kuma Jesse Urairo or so Motin Kwasa. So and a happy birthday to Ellen Owusu Ankoma Obuase West Constituency Deputy Youth Organizer. We say free Emmanuel Yima aka Elembele KK, deputy KK, deputy BBO Minerals Commission. Deputy CEO Minerals Commission, okay, me that say. Nti KK say Ellen Owusu Ankoma or Boase West constituency when I deputy youth organizer or happy glorious birthday nyame onsha no nya okese moso amoje bra wo hwe dwumadi nyina sera kese command the entire crew echigina passion fa enchene ne o technical hitches entina me yentimi anhye dwumadi no ase entem no ntinu super review compo yentimi anfa amre mo fa nche pa entini yesiesia ye ba ya ye ni nyina aba besom odumfo hu ye mobo wo de ochena dom ya Adekye Nsroma wo hono ma me yimpa ye ma onyame tutu ana monsi ye de wo ye bi o ma ne yenhira onkra wo mo ho ban wa bra wo ho emma se bia wo kwa de problem bebre wo no nyame emma kwansidie bi mransi wo ho kwan se de be ya wo ho emma asem why me de abena chei bo ache me na me besomo ne me da possible beauty house ase se wo share me enwi sabre de macro